All right, you guys, now technique number 2 is going to be, it doesn't seem like a self-defense move, but it is. It's a right hand punch, okay? Not always talked about in self-defense schools. It's more of a boxing technique, but it's extremely powerful. It's extremely effective. The first thing is if I'm right-handed, which I am, I'm going to punch with my right hand. And I want my arm further away from him. Why? Because if I'm close to him like this, I have very little power. But from here, I can generate maximum amount of power using my whole body. So I twist my body using the power of my legs and my hips, and I fire that punch straight at him, right to the chin like this. My left hand acts as a shield. This is like a guard hand. If he's coming at me, he's pushing, punching, whatever, that's my shield. And this is my punch. Boom! Straight at him like that. So technique number 2 is a straight punch. As I punch, look at my chin. It goes under my shoulder. See? I don't want to punch with my chin up like this. If he throws a hook at the same time, even if he's just swinging wild and clocks me in the chin, that's going to be a knockout. So I always want to have my chin ducked underneath here, and I always want a straight punch. It's much closer to get from point A to point B in a straight line, right? So I want to make a straight line attack. I don't want to throw a hooking punch where it's very easy for him to defend and very easy to block. So I'm here. If he's grabbing me, somebody grabs me, I could show like a million cool martial art moves where you guys would be like, wow, that's amazing, like cool wrist locks and cool like flips and all kinds of things like that. But it's not going to work for you, I guarantee it. So it might work for like, Jackie Chan or Steven Seagal, but it's not going to work for the average person, right, that's watching this video. But a straight right punch is going to work. So he's grabbing me or whatever, okay, that grab doesn't hurt me. You can grab as hard as you can. That's never going to hurt. But this, pow, that's going to hurt him right there. Right hand punch. So that's technique number 2, but I want to get into technique number 3 right away. Technique number 3 is actually a series of techniques, and that's striking vital areas. So if somebody grabs me, or somebody's pushing me or something like that, or I'm very threatened, the vital areas are going to be the eyes, the throat, and the groin. Those are the areas you definitely don't want to get hit in, right? So for the eyes, I can use my thumb. Don't worry, Chris, I won't get you for real, buddy. I can use my thumb in his eye. I can use my thumb in his throat or my fingers in his throat, right? And for the groin, obviously I can do a kick with the shin, or if I'm really close, a hit with a knee, okay? So the distance is kind of important. If I'm far away from him and he grabs me and we're kind of having some distance, I could strike in the eyes with my fingertips. If I'm closer, I might use my thumb. If I'm further away, I could use my fingers to the throat or my thumb to the throat. If he's really got a hold of me here, I can use pushing in his eyes, pushing in his throat. If we're really close, a knee to the groin. If we're a little further away, a kick to the groin. In this case, if it's a kick to the groin, I'll use my lead leg. You don't need to generate a lot of power like that right hand punch. You can just bring it right up, and that's going to be the end of it for most guys right there. So those are our first 3 techniques that we can use in critical times.